Good afternoon or good evening. Depends on how you look at it, because it's still semi-late afternoon, early evening. Well, it may be in your world, maybe morning and maybe night. I don't know. This is another book review of the books I've read. But before I get into the ones / listen to, because I do a lot of audio books. Before I get into that, I want to go back because I made a video the other day and I was supposed to make it yesterday, and then about books. Two books that I said they were series: Silver in the Bone, and The Curse Carved in Bone are not series books. And that's my mistake. So before you haters and book haters come in the comments of this video, I messed up. The Silver in the Bone and Mirror of the Beast are book 1 and book 2. I want to make that very clear. Book 1 and book 2. And then the Curse of the Carved Bone is that is the second book of Fate, Ink, and Blood, and both those book series are very good. They're very confusing to follow or listen to, but they are very, very, very good. I would recommend them to you guys if you guys like fantasy and kind of like mystery. And I forgot a poster at work. Oh well, if it's still there Monday, I will get it. If not, anyways, this is the next book. There's a book that I can't fully talk about yet because I'm waiting for part 2, because how I'm listening to it is 2 parts, which I don't understand why, but okay. These are the ones that I've listened to, and it's not all of them because I just listened to like 3 other ones. They are The Ninth Judgment, Thief of the Night, Seventh Heaven, Eighth Confession, 10th Anniversary, Mariah, however you say it, Grim and Or, 11th Hour, 12th of Number, Unlucky 13, 14th Deadly Sin, 15th Affair, and The Trial. And if you listen to them, what I just read, most of them are together, and you are right. The 7th Heaven, 8th Confession, 9th Judgment, the 10th Anniversary, the 11th Hour, the 12th of Number, Unlucky 13, 15th, 14th Deadly Sin, and 15th Affair are all in The Trial. Are all by James Patterson and a lady author. I can't think of her name. It starts with an M. They are a series from a woman's murder club. And you think, women's murder club? No. These women do not go around and murder people. One's a detective, one's a lawyer, one is a journalist, and one is a doctor or cadaver or people when you die in a case like stuff like this, you have to go to this person. I don't know exactly the name of it, but that's what she does. So every time there's a case open, all these 4 women get together in a restaurant in the back, kind of like their own booth, and talk about the case and what's going on. But they talk to where everything's off record. You can't do nothing gets said or anything, nothing gets twisted, and they try to help each other out. And this is the 3rd series I've listened to from James Patterson, which again, I'm going to say Alex Cross, Michael Bennett, and Lindsay, which is from this series, need to get together and do a big case. How he's going to do that, I don't know, but he just needs to. I'm not just saying that. It'd be a cool way to do it. That being said, they're all great. They're all 5 out of 5 books. They all have like two or three, like a big main story and like 2 mini stories in it. And it kind of goes along with all these 4 women in each book. A little bit of this, a little bit of this person, a little bit of this person. They're all good. I like James Patterson. The Mariah, however you say it, weird book. Has to do with kind of like a spooky, like witchy kind of vibe down in kind of like Florida area, or vibe of kind of area. Probably not main Florida, but that kind of backdrop, if you think of it like swamp area and stuff like that. And it's not bad. It was just a little confusing to follow, but I mean, it was still good. Grim and Or is if you've not read Nightman, Light Arc, and I think there's a third one of a spell or something. This is the fourth book of Alex Esther. This is kind of like a prequel to Light Arc of how Orr and Grimm come into what it feels like Hunger Games kind of scenario. This is where these two come in play, and this is what happens. That's my take. Very, very good. I like Alex Esther, and she does an amazing job at these books. I can't wait for more books to come out by her. And The Trial is a short story of the Women's Murder Club and all that, about just a short trial. And you're thinking, but these last two videos are mostly about James Patterson. Yeah, because I'm a person that likes to stay in habit. I don't say it like an ADHD or OCD thing, but when I have audiobook, I have 2 to 24 weeks hold on certain books. James Patterson I can just listen to because there's no hold on it. Very, very seldomly there's maybe like a 2-week hold. So this is why you're gonna hear me about more. So this way, I got more books listening to, and I got a couple books I'm reading at home. So it's probably gonna be another month before you see another book video of this. So thank you for sticking around. You all have a good day. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening if you're staying this long. And just have a wonderful day.